Yo yo yo, C Wiz coming back at ya. How is everybody doing? Hope you're all doing well. We are back for our weekly Minecraft Dungeons Tower attempt. The day is the 18th of July. So the tower would have been, I'm not sure if it resets on Sunday or Monday. I think what it does is it's Monday morning, I think. So as soon as it reaches 12 midnight Sunday and goes over to Monday, I think that's when it resets. So that would have been the 17th. So this is the 17th of July 2023 tower that we are going to attempt. Now I'm gonna be pardon me, I'm gonna be brutally honest. I've attempted this tower already off stream. I did do a recording earlier, but I had to go and do something, and because I didn't end up completing it, I ain't binned it. Maybe I'll put some of the fails in the beginning of this if I can be bothered to edit. But basically what I'm saying is I've had several attempts on this tower and it's very difficult. This is easily the most difficult tower I've ever done, to a point where I'm not even sure if it's, well, it's got to be doable, but it's very difficult. It's very difficult. I think I've worked out a way of getting past the first, I would say first boss, but it's bosses, and the second boss is two bosses as well. There's double boss. It's very difficult. The rest of the tower's not that bad, but because of the way that the first two bosses are, it forces you to sorry, I got something in my throat. Holy shit. Why is it every time I go to start a recording or a stream, I start coughing up loads of gunk in my throat? I forgot what I was saying now. Yeah, it's difficult. You'll see anyway. Oh, that was it. Because of the way the tower's set up, with what's with the way the two bosses are, and with what you get leading up to that point, means that there's only one or two ways that you can really do it. So it limits the way you can play, in my opinion. In my opinion, you can't beat them two bosses with melee weapon. You can't beat them with a melee weapon. You have to use a bow. You have to. Which, I mean, that has a big effect on the way I play, because I don't really use bows that much. And I would always usually do the tower with making my melee weapon and making my armor strong first. But that's turned on their head in this tower. So the way that I've worked out how to beat the first two bosses, and I mean it's the first boss, but there's two of them, is you need to buy this. I mean, by all means, try your own ways, but like I said, I've had numerous attempts. I've beat the first boss only twice. I've had about 5 attempts, I would say. Maybe even 6 attempts. But yeah, this is how I've worked out my my way of doing it. This is what works for me, so don't know why my throat does that. No, I'm perfectly fine, and then I start streaming or recording, and then bam, something's stuck in my throat. I can still feel it there now. Well, that was risky. I kind of risked it there. Where is he? Come on, bro. I can hear it, but I can't see it. Hello? Where the fuck? Oh my god, you son of a... on this round, take your point. Now you might be thinking, oh, why aren't you putting nothing on your weapon? Why aren't you putting nothing on your boat? Don't do it yet. Don't do it. Put 1 point in swift-footed and that's it. Keep your points. This is my technique anyway. And I've tried numerous, a few different ways. Wow, a TNT actually worked. I mean, well, obviously TNT works, but I mean, it actually went where I wanted it to go. Very rare occasion. So annoying. Now I have questioned whether getting the feather might actually be a way of beating the first two, but I just keep saying first two, but it's the first boss fight, but there's two of them. It's gonna keep on. I don't want to confuse you by saying bosses when it's the first boss, but there is two of them. So the feather, I don't particularly like playing with a feather, so I haven't tried it, but it might be viable to use this as a way of beating the first boss. I'm not going to try it because I don't like using it, like I said, and I've worked out this other technique. Plus, this is very important, this bow. And obviously, because I'm using this as in my technique, you can't buy two things as one or the other, so because I'm buying the bow, I can't buy the feather, so then what we do is we want to get Poison Cloud to tier 3. I mean, I definitely wouldn't play like this Usually with this setup and doing it, yeah, it's very weird, but with the gear, what's on offer against the, you'll see what the fight is like and how you have to beat it, why I've gone with what I went with. Trying to not use my bow as well, because we need to keep the arrows as many as we can, because that is all we're going to be using in the boss fight. Maybe at the end might be able to get a couple of melee hits in once we've killed one of the bosses, maybe, but it's still better off in my opinion just using the melee all the way through like the first fight. Yeah, I mean the second fight's this is a very hard tower. It's very difficult. Then we buy this weapon here. Obviously we're going all in on the bow, but when, you know, we're gonna need a better weapon than this for when we do want to actually melee stuff. And what is the next best weapon? What comes up? I mean, I've only seen to about floor 15 or to basically the second boss I've seen up to. There is a really good axe that I end up getting with Radiance, Guarding Strike and Thundering. But to get to that point, you're gonna need something else, and this is probably the next best thing, in my opinion. I mean, don't take my word for it. Have a couple of goes at the tower yourself, see how far you get. This is just how I've done it, and my personal preference, the way I feel about it. But I want to make sure we get tier 3 poison before I put anything else. Because I wouldn't mind putting a point into Thundering. I wonder if these towers are just randomly generated, or if the devs actually pick what it is. Because if they actually picked what the tower consists of, they're crazy, man, for doing it like this week. Well, I mean, they're not crazy, but I mean, it is only a game. But like, wow, like they stepped it up. All of this, I mean, if you want to buy it, like I said, don't take my word for it. This is just my way of doing it. Me personally, nothing here is of use. I mean, maybe you could buy that wind bow, put fire aspect, grow in and power, but the problem is the boss fight is next. Look how many points we've got. You're not going to be able to upgrade all that stuff. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem with this fight, is basically you've got to take what you've got leading up to this point and make it work. And yeah, this is the way that I've figured it out. I said this in a previous video what I done earlier, which, like I said, I might put some edits at the start of this. We'll see. But on the last one where I beat the boss, the extra point I had left, I put into thundering, and you don't actually use the melee weapon in that boss fight. So I was thinking maybe weakening would have been better, but the reason I'm in an R-ing about that is once the boss fight's done, we're pretty much not going to use the bow. So I'm thinking about after. Yeah, I think we just think about afterwards. You know, like dealing with mobs with our sword. Right, I've done this. I tried this multiple different ways as well. I tried gilding my armor and gilding my bow. They both obviously make you stronger, but the problem with gilding your bow is, alright, you're gonna kill the bosses quicker in theory, but you won't, because the problem is, because your health is so low, you get one shot pretty much almost by the ghast when it hits you. It's a ghast you fight and an evoker at the same time. It's crazy. It's a crazy combo, man. It's yeah, do the armor, I think. Hope you get something useful. That's pretty good. That is useful. That's pretty good. Extra food reserves in the tower is a good enchantment. I wouldn't use it in game because you use your food reserves, it drops your food, and then you run off and you complete the rest of the level and the food gets left behind. You don't use it. Maybe if you've got alloys with you, then maybe it might be good to drop your alloys. But in the tower it's actually different because you're confined to that room, so you use your potion and then you've got spare food in that room for when you need it. So food reserves in the tower is very good. It's very good. Alright, we need to dump these TNTs as quickly as possible. Not even worried about them hitting, we just don't want them. The problem with this fight is if you get hit by the, not only with a ghast pretty much one shot you, but it's the trap. You get hit by the trap and then it disables you and you can't move. And then the ghast will one shot you. We need to do a bit of running around for a bit. There you go. That's one life gone. That's what happens. And it always happens in that same corner. Every time I die, it's always in that same corner. I don't know why. I'm obviously rotating in a certain way which is causing it to happen. Always in that corner. It's so weird. Bad. We're gonna die again. See? Always in that corner. Every time. Oh, fuck. Come on, bro. This fight is so frustrating. It's so frustrating. It's absolutely ridiculous. And then it's the same on the second set of bosses as well. So annoying. I don't even know, to be honest with you, do you want my advice about this tower this week? Don't do it. Serious. It's just wait till next week when it's easier and do it multiple times. Like honestly, I've attempted it probably 6, 7 times already. And it's always like the same bullcrap what you die from. You might be like, well, why aren't you killing the Vex? It's pointless. They just respawn straight back. And then, yeah, it's just pointless. Just try and kill the bosses. That corner again. Why is it always that corner? I can't work out like what I'm doing different about the rotation. That I always get caught in that corner, like. I'd say like 80% of the times where I get hit is in that corner. I didn't want to have to use weakness, because then we're going to be weaker with our weapon when we continue. But maybe I will. We'll try the same technique what I just did. But we do weakness as well. Thing is, we're not gonna get a good perk like that again. For our gilded armor, it's very unlikely we're gonna get something good like that again. But yeah, unless you want to beat this tower for an accomplishment, my advice would be come back, do it next week. If you're after just trying to get top level gear. Reason why I'm doing it is because I'm doing it exactly for the opposite reason. I'm doing it just for the challenge of beating the tower. And if that's why you also want to do it, then by all means, this is a challenging tower. Go ahead. But if you're just coming in here to try and get easy gear, well, it's not easy. It's not easy gear this week. There has been towers which I'd say were pretty easy. Like, you didn't really have to think about what you were picking up. You could do it multiple different ways with what you were picking up. This ain't one of them. This ain't one of them. You see why I'm getting this armor is for the swift-footed, because obviously we're running around like a lunatic, trying to not get hit by the evoker and the ghast and the vexes. skip your weight. I have also beat them two bosses doing it slightly different with poison only on level 2 and then having swift-footed onto tier 2 instead. So instead of having poison tier 3, I have swift-footed tier 2. So we're running around quicker. Poison bow. Yeah, we're gonna use the weakness this time. It might actually work against us for anything that's after that boss fight, but let's just try and get the boss fight beaten. Because reason being is because I don't tend to use my bow that much. So it's only going to really be for that boss fight. So any points we're putting into that bow are getting sucked out of our build potential, you know what I mean? It's going to be less build potential for everything else. Then again, I could get another bow and then just not put the points into a bow again, I suppose. That's a good thought. We could do that. Need one more point. Yeah, so I don't suppose the points are gonna just be stuck into bow. We can distribute them, I suppose. But you see, it makes it harder for doing all the other missions because we're going bare basic on everything else. It makes it more difficult. Alright, poison upgraded. We're gonna go one in weakened this time. Upgrade our armor. What do we get? Told ya, that the last one was good. Now we've totally useless. For now anyway, it's totally useless. We do get a golem. It might be the reward after beating the boss, we get a golem. So we'll get some use out of it if we beat the boss, but the problem is beating the boss, so it would have been better to have had something that we could have used towards the boss. There's less area in that corner, that's why I just noticed. That's a really bad start. Great. Yeah, there's less area in that. It's less area. It's much wider down here. Look. I wonder if we stay around this right side then, will it be better? I've not tried doing it like this. Usually I kill the ghast first. It's not fun. It's not a particularly fun boss. You just gotta run like a madman and hope you don't get clipped by one of them traps, pretty much. Got hit by the trap. It's really bad. We're dead. There's no way we're gonna avoid getting hit by these Vexes for this long. Maybe we might be able to. If we shoot, we're definitely dead. The thing is as well though, I need to wait for my potion to come off cooldown a bit as well, so we need to try and wait before we're safe for us to attack again as well. Oh, come on, bro. This boss is so frustrating. I knew he was gonna do that. I knew it. Ah, we're dead. If that trap would have hit me, then I'd have screamed. Oh, come on, aim it at him. Jesus, shit. we beat that. It's basically the same thing again on the next boss though, that's the problem. See, now we got all them points invested in our bow. When we don't even... Well, saying that, you kind of need a bow for your next boss as well, so... Maybe it's not a waste. We need some AoE. We need some AoE, we need some melee damage going on. I accidentally shut my living room door and I can immediately feel the temperature of the room raising. Let me open that back up. Is my bedroom window open? If it ain't, I need to open it. Okay, open my living room door, open my kitchen window, open my bedroom window, put the fan on to full blast. Let's try and get some air circulating through the flat. It does help. It keeps the temperature down. Now I said on my previous videos, video that I did earlier, that's probably not going to get released. You probably could go for this if you wanted to, but take my advice, there's something better coming up. If you want to get it, by all means do, but there's still more you can get out of this weapon. Obviously the thundering, you could tier 3 and you could do the sharpening as well, so I think you can afford to leave that. If you want flaming quiver, go for it. On this one I would say either get flaming quiver or the golem. I'm gonna get the golem, which also will help with the pet damage we've got on the armor. Got a spare point. 2 for snowball. We can do sharpness. Let's do that. Get the golem out. This part's pretty tricky as well. But you see, the poison applies weakness to everyone. So if you drop a poison cloud and they all walk into it, everyone that walks into that poison cloud's hit with weakness. Which 20% less damage is not to be grumbled at. Tier 1 weakness is very good. I don't know if you can notice as well, we've got lifesteal aura on this armor. So when you're stood close to an enemy, you will start taking little parts of life. It's not like mega, but it does help. It definitely does help. This is the weapon. This is the one that you... Well, I said not to get that soul knife, because the one we already had was good enough to last us. Now I would swap for this. It's just advice. Obviously you don't have to do any of it. But this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna immediately put into Radiance to start getting some health back. I might try and do one on each actually. Yeah. Stuck in the corner. That could have ended really bad though. I was literally pinned to the wall. Where are they? Another okayish weapon, but I think the one we've got is better because of the first enchantment slot only having chains or looting, whereas this one's got thunder in, so it makes it a bit better in my opinion, even if the damage is slightly higher on that one. It's 979 guaranteed every time, whereas this one is fluctuation of damage. But saying that, it's already got a good area of damage on it. Maybe it might be alright. Go for it. It's not a bad weapon by any means. You could definitely go for this one instead of this one. But there's no point in me grabbing this one now when I've still got a lot more I can do on this one, and this one's still very good, so... We need to start thinking about better armor. But not anything there do I really want. Let's get Radiance. Now this was a weapon I was also looking at. I didn't swap on my last playthrough but I mean I died, so maybe I should. Reason being it's leech instead of radiance, but I think the overall damage will be higher on this weapon because you're going to have crit hit and thundering and leech. I'm tempted to switch. I don't think it'd be bad by any means. No, I'm gonna do it. In the last playthrough I didn't. I stuck with this one. But I'm gonna do it. Because I'm thinking that thundering's gonna proc like crazy. And with the crit hit as well. So we need to definitely put one into leech in. Thundering. Leech 2, thundering. Okay. Let's try that. You might be like, well, why did you do the thundering before the crit hit? Because I'm thinking about obviously it's dealing with mobs, so let's get our AoE working first. As you can see, because of how fast it hits, we're still critting. Okay, next floor merchant and then boss, I think. $841. Poison. The ricochet shot, I don't think it's gonna be as good at, I don't know. I feel like you need to have that fully upgraded. Which we could probably do. Because we're gonna get the poison points back. But I mean, if you look at it damage wise, these aren't even much. I mean, they're lower damage if anything. And it's slower firing, that crossbow. I think we just take the points and keep using this bow because these aren't that much more powerful. That's obviously a rapid fire, but I don't really like the rapid fires. That's worse than what we're using. In terms of perks anyway. Might be slightly stronger, but it's not worth switching. The perks are worse. That's the only one which maybe work, because it's 841 guaranteed rather than it having to be a charged shot to get the 1000. So it probably is stronger. It probably is stronger. I need to see what. I think it's a unique merchant, so see, we could take the armor, do reserved and chilling to try and help us with these 2 bosses so we got more health. I don't like particularly this armor, but because I know that the next merchant is a unique merchant, means we're going into the boss fight with this armor. It's too low, the health's too low. So I'm gonna switch, even though I'm not keen on it. I mean, the food reserves is alright, we can use that, and I think usually I would have went for the cowardice, but I think in this case I might go for the chilling. We're gonna get a point and then see what the merchant does for us. Unique smith, see? So obviously we do the weapon. We could even do the bow, because this is a bow fight. But I'm thinking about afterwards, because could even unique the armor. And then be beefier for the fight. I feel like if we beat the boss, we'll beat it. Maybe I should just play it safe and do the armor and give us as much health as we possibly can. Let's do it. Let's be safe. I really want to do the weapon. I really want to, but this is a never run around boss fight with a bow. You might be like, "Well, do the bow then." I've tried that on the first boss. Having the lower health was a lot worse. Or what should I say, like this makes more sense. Having higher health was much better than having a stronger bow. Because I tried it both ways. So I'm gonna use that same knowledge and do the same this time. No unique available, why not? Oh, because it's a common or... wow. That's crazy. I thought because it's a unique smith, it'll still let us do it. I'm doing this then. We really needed that. We needed to be able to do our armor then. See what I mean? This tower is really difficult. The things what is for... oh, it's another combat floor. I thought it was boss. It better not give us a better armor than the one I just got, because if it does, we just wasted a point. And the key sometimes to beating these towers is to be clever about your purchases. Trying to not keep purchase the same thing floor after floor. Like, I mean, like a melee weapon, and then next floor another melee weapon, next floor another melee. Like, that's just a waste. All them all them enchantment points, what you're not gonna have at the end. It's gonna mean you're really weak at the end. Because you made too many purchases on gear. So you want to make as least purchases on gear as you can, while still maintaining a strong enough build to carry her through. That way at the end, you're going to have maximum amount of enchantment points with your final set of gear to complete it. No, 3,100. Oh, you son of a. Well, we messed up by buying that armor. We could have skipped. We could have bought any one of these, because I mean it's not that great, neither are any of these great either, but these are higher health, so do I go with a swift-footed again? It's already got move speed aura on it, so we could go snowball chilling. It's actually a good combination. I've used that before. I'm really mad that we bought and this armor. This is not going to last us that long either. This armor, but it is what it is. Let's at least try and beat the boss. So we can probably leave the snowball for now, because I don't think it's going to help on this boss. Alright, let's see. If I die, maybe I'll put one in swift-footed. I can't remember what 2 this is. I know it's an Ever Evoker. Oh yeah, illusioner. Fuck. Get one shot again. It's the same deal as before, pretty much. One shot bullshit. There he is. You can always tell which is the real one because he fires the big firework at you. That was nice. Yeah, this was a good choice, this armor, because that movement speed aura all the time is really, really helpful. I can feel it big time. Yeah, I can feel it big time. It's really helpful. No way that didn't fire at him. I knew it was going to be him. The real one. The weak ones, when they shoot you, is not that bad, but if the dude with the real one hits you with a fireworks shot and you're not at full health, you're dead. There you go. I survived it because I had full health. There you go, that's my point exactly. I knew it was him. I knew it. I knew he was going to shoot me as well, and there wasn't nothing I could do about it. This happened to me before. Shot my golem, and the explosion that exploded off my golem killed me. It happened to me before. See, the golem keeps coming near me, man. I hate it when you fire your shot and it just the bow don't lock onto the target. It's so annoying. Because it's got to have a red line around them, or it won't fire it at them. Come on. Yeah, my advice on this tower is don't do it. It's very frustrating tower. See, the golem keeps getting in my way. Fucking idiot, man. I might even not bring my golem out. I knew it. There was nothing I could do. I don't know what to tell you, people. This week's tower is... it's ridiculous. Maybe if we wouldn't have took the mechanized saw blade and we would have kept the radiance, might have been better. But I'm getting to a point now where I'm like, I don't even know if it's worth even working out how to do it this week. It's like probably my 8th attempt. And it's just like the way you die is just always so garbage. It's just pure garbage. You're running around like a lunatic and then you get stuck on something and then you get one shot. That's literally the way you die to these bosses. Stuck on something, bam, one shot. Constantly Vexes stuck to you going pink, 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 pink. Like chipping your health away. And then you run round the corner and you get 11 illusioners spawn on you. All shooting at you at once. One of them fires fireworks, bam, you're dead. It's crazy. I'll give this tower one more attempt and then yeah, I'm not doing this tower this week. I tried. It's doable, but I just don't know if I really want to, because I'm just doing it just for like a weekly series. I don't need to do it. I don't need to get. I finished the game. I've plus 25 apocalypsed my levels. I can beat all the hunts easy. This is the only challenge really, is the towers. So I don't need to do it. But this one's just stupid. Double bosses, 2 double bosses, 2 evokers, 1 with a ghast, 1 with an illusioner. It's crazy. That's a crazy combination, man. And the gear that you get is pretty much garbage until you get that axe, and there you go. That's a good weapon. Everything else is pretty shit. Doesn't help with this heat as well. I'm short fused because I'm really hot and frustrated. Now my back is just pure drenched. So it doesn't help matters. Maybe I'll try it again tomorrow in the morning when it's cool. And I'm not. 1, I'm not tired. 2, I'm not peed off because I've already attempted it God knows how many times. And 3, I won't be sweating buckets and uncomfortable. Even my hands are slipping off the pad. That I never ever usually get sweaty hands when my fingers keep slipping off the analog. Might be like, just making excuses. I mean, yeah, that is excuses, but they are legitimate. It is an excuse. They are excuses, but they're legitimate things. What are truthful. Plus, dealing with the analogs, what do that? You see that? That's me pressing in one direction, by the way, and it's going both ways. I say it every time because it makes me so mad. Pure garbage. How are these the new controllers and they're worse than the old ones? I love my PS5, but the controllers, nah. The analogs on them, nah. They don't impress me one little bit. Never, look, you see the way I turn to the other direction? There, see that? That's That's why my TNT always goes in places I don't want it to. Because the analogs spring. You let go of them and they spring. Oh no, bros. Did you see that? It's essential that you get that. I don't know, bros. Disappointed with the DualSense 5. I don't need to talk you through it all again. It's pretty much following what I did in the last one. I'm not gonna change to the mechanized to the saw blade though this time. I feel like Radiance could have helped us in that fight a bit more than the Leech could have. I mean, it's a waste even getting this weapon, but you kind of need it to carry until you can get the other one, because keeping that first weapon till you can get that axe, it's going to be way too weak. You're going to have to... You got to replace it, unfortunately. It's a waste. At least I know this time about not buying that armor as well. We can get an extra point. Wait until we get that ink armor instead. That might make it a bit harder to get through. The level before we can get the ink armor. But I think we should be able to do it. Because we've got the radiant, we'll have the Radiance weapon by that time, so... Heals, no point in risking it. Yeah, I could do a big compilation of all the boss fights, all the times I've done it. Just to show you. I could. Don't know if I want to invest that much time into it though. After all, by the time this video is going up, it's going to be midweek, so I don't know how many people this is even going to help. So, I mean, I suppose I could, purely for entertainment purposes. It's okay. It's okay. The problem with it is it doesn't last very long. Of course I get caught. Of course that happens. It would only make sense that that would happen. We're probably going to die because I don't know if I'm going to be able to survive long enough to get a heal off. I hate the way that the lock on for the arrows is. You can't just turn and do a quick shot. It doesn't work. You have to directly look at them. See? If you're not directly looking at them and they're not highlighted in red, then your shot's doing nothing. It's just going into the wilderness. See? You can't just turn and do a quick one. Don't shoot when you're in the top left. I mean, I know I have done it a couple of times, but really I shouldn't be doing it. Caught on the fucking fence. Caught on that. But the problem is this. Even though these are doable, you see what I mean about the arrows? I'm getting really triggered now. This is my last attempt, I think. You have to literally stop, stand still and look at them. You literally have to just stop in places. So bullshit, man. This fight's so garbage. So garbage, and then the second one's just as bad. See what I mean? I'm too triggered now. I'm just not playing good. I've had enough of the game. Unfortunate. I've had enough of it. Garbage. It's a garbage system. The system for firing arrows is garbage in this game. That stupid red thing what you gotta have marked before you can fire. Or it just goes wherever it fucking wants. That's what happens when you try and do something clever. I thought I was dead. Thing is, we're not, even if we beat this, now we got no lives to do the next one. It's not happening, people. The two of them combined together are so frustrating. I've got the evoker constantly putting traps, and then I can't stay still for more than a second or I'm dead from the gas. And then I'm constantly being hit by the vexes the whole time. Very frustrating fight. I can only shoot at one time every rotation, maybe twice at the most. And that's when I get like around the right or the bottom. You can't do it around the left because there's not enough room. See what I mean about the bow shot? Pure garbage. Pure garbage. You can't sneak in a quick shot because the lock-on won't let you do it. I was dead either way. I was gonna walk into the trap, so I stopped. Towers. The tower this week is stupid difficult. Stupid. I hate it though because I'm a stubborn motherfucker. I ain't getting beat by Minecraft dungeons, man. I'm really triggered right now. I should take a break and just do it tomorrow. Oh, there's a give up thing on the top. Ah, I didn't know that. I just noticed it. Ah, it's... You literally gotta do give up or it puts you back in the same tower. Even though I went back to the main menu. I thought that would... Thought that would reset it, but obviously not. It's too hot, man. I'm just so uncomfortable. Stupid UK don't believe in air conditioning for some reason. Nowhere's got air conditioning unless you personally pay for it. I don't know if I've ever been in a house in the UK what's had air conditioning. No bullshit. Honestly, that's the truth. I don't know what you're supposed to do against them two bosses when the left hand side of the left top and the whole left side is so compact that when you run around that side you're pretty much touching the wall and they're right there in front of you. If they drop a trap or they shoot, that's it, you're done for. I don't know, that's what pretty much like 80% of the time where I die is on that left side. And I tried rotating back the other way and that just, it didn't work either. It just messed up my flow. I don't know, people. I don't know, man. Should I try a different bow and go with committed? Let's try it. Let's try it, man. The radiant shot on a bow is useless. It's totally useless. To be honest, the problem wasn't the bow. The problem's the area and the two bosses you're fighting in that area. What? You're still alive then? You son of a bitch. My mum and dad's getting a new couch and they're giving me their couch. I can't wait to get rid of this couch. I absolutely hate it, man. I personally think this is the cause of my bad back, this couch. It's so bad. Instead of the back cushion being straight like that, imagine I'm sat, my back's there, the cushion's like this, it's round in the middle. Literally round in the middle, so it's like that. My back's like this. There's like one part of it what touches my back. No support at the top, no support at the bottom. And what that does is it constantly just pushes me forward to a slouch like that. Which is really bad on my back, so it's rounding my back. I know it's not really information that you needed to know, but hey, I don't mind sharing it with you. Not that you probably don't care, but let's see, this bow might be better. And again, it might be rubbish. That's good. That's good. We can use that. No. Different bow, let's see how it goes. I think the poison was better. Because you would just do your damage and then run away, do your shot, run away, and then it would you know, it would do the damage over time. You wouldn't have to worry about it. I don't know, man. Maybe it's better. I honestly can't tell. It's just a really, really annoying fight. Really, really frustrating. Drop me a bread. There you go. We should be able to do it without bread. As long as we don't... Not worried about the vexes, just don't need to get hit in a trap. We hit him with a fuse shot then. Yes. And a fuse shot. mean, it's hard to say whether that bow is better than the other bow or not. We completed it with both, so that could just be a case of me being better at that fight because I've done it a few times. I'm not sure. I really don't know if that was better. Man, I hate the bloody creepers. Luckily we've got lifesteal aura as well, so gotta and it's supposed to make our pets attack the target. Oh, I suppose Golem meant a pet. I thought he would be classed as a pet still. I do think this bow is stronger than the other bow. Actually, I do think it is. I've seen how quickly it killed that gorilla thing. Yeah, I think it's stronger for sure. Alright, here we go. We're not getting rid of this weapon this time. Let's wait till we can get radiance too. Because we need it on that fight. Wait to the squid armor. This might make it difficult because we're gonna be using a weak armor for a little bit, but let's try and get Thunder in 2 next. Right, we're not switching weapons. We use bread at the end of the level. Does it carry on through for the next level? I bet it don't. That'd be too strong, wouldn't it? Nah, no way does it. Alright, so we don't buy this armor. We gotta go one more round. We unique this weapon. Which is good. Very good. Yes, very good, very good. Could do that. But the thing is, I want to see what we can use on the armor when we get the armor, because we might need to. Because currently we're only going to get 1 point back when we get rid of this armor, so we might want to keep a few points behind to put on the armor. So I'm going to wait. I am tempted to do the guarding strike, but it won't help us on our boss fight. That's the thing. Not really. Unless killing with the bow still triggers the guarding strike, which I don't think it does. I should try now. I should test it. No, it doesn't. So, yeah, my original point stands. That upgrading the guarding strike for that boss fight is not going to be helpful when it's a ranged fight. We can get a couple of hits in. It might be, I don't know, because we can kill Vex every now and then and get the buff from that. That might be the play, to be honest, thinking about it. Because if I stop a hit of Vex, then I get shot, but I'm like... %50 more, less damage, sorry. It's a shame we can't keep that for the extra food, but the health is too low. The health's too low, we can't do anything with it. We have to swap, we have to. Unfortunate. How did I get 5 points back? I only had 1 point into it. Oh, because I didn't spend. So I go swift-footed again and chilling. See if we can keep 2. That's actually perfect. If we're gonna do it, this is the setup, I think. If we can't do it with this, then we can't do it. Because out of all the setups I've tried, I feel like this is the best we've got available to us. Wow. This shit's too difficult for the tower, man, I'm telling you. Doing them and slapping, man. One of them's the real one, I'm dead. There's the real one. He's up in the right hand corner, so if we stay on this side. There he is, fuck. Oh my god, see what I mean? It's so hard to dodge that. I need to be careful because my golem gets me killed. See? The illusion of fires at the golem and the blast radius kills me. It's happened like 3 times. The golem's literally got me killed 3 times, no bullshit. Yes, right on him. Ah, he fucking teleported. That's him. I don't know where they are, but I'm just shooting. Get away from me, golem. Ah, dearie me. Deflect. Reserves, ambies. But I think the totem is going to be better for us. I don't want to rely on the bow. I only used the bow for the boss. I said that because this is obviously aimed towards ranged. I mean, you could go pets, fawns, protection. But let's take the totem. Ah, damn. I want that radiance free. stuck in a corner. Son of a bitches, man, with your glaives. So annoying. What is this tower, man? What is this tower? I can't believe it. I honestly can't. Again with the TNT, it's my analog sticks. You can clearly see that's where I wasn't trying to throw it. But at the last second, my analog just bounces to that direction. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. These analogs on these DualSense 5s. Radiance, crit hit, sharpening. Problem with that is A811322. But it's faster. And we're gonna have crit hit proccing a lot more. But we're gonna lose the AoE. I think it'll actually end up being worse because of losing that AoE. I think that'll be against it. But then we'll be killing single targets a lot quicker. But we've also got Guarding Strike. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Gonna opt to keep what we got. Radiance tier 3 is so expensive, man. Oh, we're dead. They're way too strong. We can't beat these. What is this tower? What is this tower, man? I literally feel like this tower is unbeatable. This tower is unbeatable. There's no way you're beating this room with them. There's no way. What are you supposed to do? They literally made an impossible tower this week. Literally impossible. No, I'm not even joking. You might be like, nah, it's not impossible. Nah, it is literally impossible. There's no way, man. There you go, people. That's my final attempt. I'm not even gonna bother trying it again after seeing that room. I'm not gonna try beating them bosses again, and then only to come against that room there full of all them. No way, man. That's not even what I call difficult. That's just stupid. It's impossible, literally impossible. It actually annoys me that after all that it gives you a room like that. After all that you've already been through, and then it chucks you with that afterwards. I might just post this video just to show people how stupid this tower is. It's not even... yeah, it's not even like fun, to be honest. It's way too over... way too over the top. Like I said, I don't know if the devs pick the rooms or whether it's just randomly generated every week. But yeah, that's this week's stupid. I've already tried about 8 times. I thought we had it beat then, but I'm not gonna try it again after seeing that. Even though I know how to beat the first and second boss now, I'm not gonna constantly keep getting to that point and then dying in that room, because that's what's gonna happen. So that's my last attempt, people. I might still post this video, like I said, so just so people can see how utterly stupid it is. What floor did we get to? 16. I don't know why has it gone to this extreme of difficulty this week? I don't understand. Like, if that's just pure random, then holy shit, was that some bad RNG. Oh my days. Not bad, it gave us a 254 weapon though. Because they know how stupid that was, that's why probably. Don't really want either one of them though, but I suppose I'll take this one. Well, there you go, people. I literally got triggered trying to do something which in the end wasn't even doable anyway. So it was a whole, like, I just got myself triggered for no reason. Them shield guys just on their own are hard, but there's like 5 or 6 of them with nowhere to run around and get yourself to safety. You literally get hit 2 times and you're dead. You can't do nothing. You literally can't do nothing. The only way you would survive that is maybe if you had snowball all the way up and you kept on kiting one at a but you can't even kite one at a time. They all just come to you and they trap you in a corner. I don't know how you would beat that room. I have no idea. No idea. I don't know. I'm flabbergasted about that. I'll probably post this video and the whole video. I'm not editing it, so you can see the struggles of this video. But there was one before as well. I also done. I'm not going to post them both because they're all just doing this one tower. That's the furthest I got. Yeah, I'm not I'm not doing it again. But I hope you enjoyed. Sorry if I'm a little bit triggered, a little bit salty. Again, it's really hot in my flat. I'm just like really uncomfortable. I had to do a load of running about, going to town and all that crap today as well, so I'm a bit tired. And yeah, I'm tired. I'm hot. I'm sweating. And then the difficulty's just triggering on its own. Even if it was a good day, I'd probably still got stressed, I think, with that tower. It's just, yeah, it is what it is. But I mean, you gotta see it for yourself. Even better still, give it an attempt. You can, if you don't know how to get past the first two bosses, use the formula what I done. See if you can get further. Let us know in the comments if you do. But yeah, that's me for today. That is this week's tower. Hope you enjoyed. See, we're signing off. Peace.